Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world today. There seems to be a little lag here. There we go. I guess you guys can now see me and see it. Um, Today is Wednesday, and so it is the weekly live. I'm just trying to do something here real quick. And there we go. Give me 1 second. Okay. Doesn't I was trying to pin something to the top. Okay, anyhow. Hello everyone. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. Good morning. Oh, here we go. I can pin it. All right. Okay. So I'm learning something new every day, except that now takes away my ability to see any messages. Okay, guys. Good morning. Up there we are. I'm glad that you're here today. Hello, Christy and Antarctic and Shakti. How is everyone today? Um, okay, Christy says I would like one this cold day. Okay. Well, welcome to the Wednesday weekly messages from your spirit team and mine. With me, Elyse Ann Psychic. I am the Psychic Liaison, Bridge the Unseen. And today is one card mini readings. They are free, but $5 donations are greatly appreciated. That information should be pinned near at the top, somewhere near the top. Yep. Um, and also in the description above. So feel free to donate also. That would be fabulous for me. So I'm going to go ahead and hi, Jade. Nice to have you with us. And TT, it looks like. Okay, I'm going to start my moderators out there sharing my live. So I'm going to start without her, which I always do. And we'll go ahead and get reading started right away. So the first one looks to be Christy. So let's see what the cards have to say for Christy today. All right, let's see. Abundance. Okay, first thing I got is a lot of worry about it, Christy, and around it, I should say. And you go back and forth. You have these conversations with yourself. It'll be fine. It always is fine. But also it's the holiday season, so I feel like you're feeling some extra stressors. That's kind of typical for a lot of people. But your spirit team keeps saying to me, Christy, remind yourself that you are more than taken care of. Abundance is free flowing. And abundance, can mean friendship, love, money, but right now, it feels like it sits in the money piece for you. But again, I keep getting you go back and forth. Sometimes you're like, yeah, everything's fine. Other times you're stressed about it. They want to remind you to look over the years in your life that whenever you have been in, let's say, a down situation concerning finances, it all of a sudden something happens and it flips for you. So it seems to be a pattern. So they want to remind you about that. Your attitude, your energy will determine how quickly that does turn around. I will say it feels like February feels pretty good though when it comes to finances for you. So I hope that helped you today, Christy. Thank you so much for being part of the live. And good afternoon, everybody. Actually, good morning here. Good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you're at there in the world. Please let us know, say hello, let us know you're here. And also, if you'd like a one card reading, let me know that in the same comment if you can. And pretty soon, Tony, my moderator, will be here. She's out sharing this live into different groups. And I would be greatly appreciative if you guys would share this live on your timeline into groups wherever. The more the merrier. This is my hour to give back and to help others. Well, I'm always helping others, but it's every week. And I also have another live on Thursday evenings, Table Talk Thursdays. We talk about all kinds of different metaphysical, inspirational, and spiritual topics. And we have it's an interactive live. It's just great. We have a lot of fun. We share. I impart some of my knowledge, my experience. It's just a lot of fun. So remember to follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. You'll get notifications when I go live. Okay, so let's see. Jerry, hi. Shakti, I'm doing well. And Jade, I'm doing well. And TT, can you get one card guidance? Yes. Hi, Ray. Uh-oh, Shakti, you were saying it's freezing. Is anybody else having that issue? I hope not. Let me know if you are. Other people, let me know if other people are, if any of you are having a freezing issue. Sometimes technology, you know. Okay, TT, let's see what we got going here. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing different. So you like to be a little different. Okay. So TT, enchantment. Okay. What they're telling me right away, your team, is you're doing some manifestation, you're doing creation. They're also telling me that you've been working on this, you've been practicing manifestation, you've been working on um uh, um I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it, getting more powerful in creating. I see your eyes really wide open. So, what I feel that indicates also is that you are getting much more psychically or intuitively tuned in. And it's almost like you get these big smiles about it. And I get it because it's so awesome when they deliver, or that you can see spirit at work right there in front of you. So keep Titi, keep and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Keep working on the manifestation, and always under grace and in a perfect way, easily and effortlessly. I am also being told to focus on one main thing. I feel like you have quite a few things that you want to work on, but keep your energy a little bit more focused in one direction. You can pull a couple other things in, but prioritize your list. And I'm being told that down the road, not sure if it's next year or the beginning of 2022. Don't worry, it doesn't mean that nothing's going to happen till then, but it feels like you're all going to be moving into almost, they're telling me, instant manifestation. And I've seen it happen, so it is possible. Again, it doesn't mean that it's going to take you till 2022 um to manifest or to have that, but it'll be locked in. Lots of times with time frame, spirit gives it to me when it's like locked in, you're there, because there's always a journey from A to Z, and you're in the middle of that journey. And usually the timeline they give me is when you're at Z, like you've locked it in. Okay, so TT, thank you so much for being part of the live. I do appreciate it. And everyone, please know that I do offer one-on-one in-depth guidance, psychic readings. These are quick little mini readings, but if you're desiring more guidance, please go ahead and direct message me. Go ahead and check out my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. You'll learn about me and learn about the different services. I'm also a Reiki Master teacher, healer, energy healer. I do space clearing. I do all kinds of fun stuff. So, okay, so let's see. Jade is the next one that says, would love a card. Sure, we will take a look at that. Hi, Marty. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Dana. Genevieve, welcome. All right, so let's see what they have to say for Jade. Jade's next in line. And as you arrive, please let us know, say hello, and then also in the same comment, let us know if you would like a reading. Because some people are here just to observe, which is great because you do get messages from other people's readings. Even myself, as I do these readings every once in a while, I'm like, oh, that one's for me too. So it's a lot of fun. Okay, so let's see. Jade. Okay, let's go with Jade. Okay. Manifestation. Wow, Jade, we were just talking about that. For you, Jade, it feels as if this almost seems like a mystery to you how to manifest. Um, and and part of what I'm being told by your team, dear, is that you kind of get in the way. What do we mean by that? You put it out there, but then you think about it too much. You kind of put your hand in the pot, so to speak. Excuse me. And you start like, oh, scoop. It's almost like in a kettle of soup, and you'll scoop it up, and you'll go, did I put the carrots in? Did I put the celery in? Did I put the right seasoning in? Flow with it, my dear. flow with it, Jade. I also, wow, they just kind of switched on me. It has to do maybe with love. The thing is put it out there that you would like a your divine soulmate to show up. I'm not feeling like you may be in a relationship, but I don't feel it's that solid relationship that you want. Let me put those two. Let me put the pause should not have been there. You don't feel if you are in a relationship, it doesn't feel it's as satisfying as you want. So either it's about working on the relationship you have, or another one coming in. Um, and put out there what you want. Make your list. Don't judge it, my dear. Don't judge it, Jade. Just let it occur. And no, not you're not going to get 1,000%. But the other thing is, they're telling me with this, you tend to look at people with a bit of suspicion. You kind of look at them like, so let's pull that energy back a little bit. You can be cautious. You can be aware, you can be observant, but when we move forward from that place of suspicion, we're already kind of have the foot in the pool of negativity, because suspicion is a judgment. It sits in the negative, and awareness just means you allow them to be. You don't get emotionally involved, wondering, looking, drawing that energy to you. And you just know that you're going to be aware. You're going to have your eyes open and be observant. You can also ask your team, your spirit team, to help you to be aware. And if it is an existing relationship, dear, you have a desire to work on it. So I'm going to say move forward with that also. And but do it from a place of what you desire without, if the person's going to step up, the person will step up with you. Okay. So I hope that helped you. Thank you so much for being part of the live. We've got Lori and Angelina. Well, hello, hello. Welcome. And you guys, today is one card mini readings. They are free, but a $5 donation is absolutely greatly appreciated. It would be a blessing. The information is in the description above, in the live video description, and also I pinned the comment near the top. And so it'll have all the information. I have PayPal Me, Venmo, and Cash App, because I do have people all the time come to me after the live and say, I couldn't figure out how to donate. So you'll hear me talk about that throughout the live, just to kind of give you where you're going to find that information. All right. So let's see. I am now on Genevieve. You would love a card. Well, we will love to give you one. So let's see what they have to say for you, my dear. Oh, and TT shared. Thank you so much for sharing the live. You guys invite your friends. Share the live. I do this every Wednesday. I also have a Thursday, Table Talk Thursdays live that I do. And in case you have been with me before, you are starting to see me pop up in impromptu lives, psychic readings. So go ahead and follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page, and you'll get notifications of all that. And just make sure the three dots next to it, make sure your settings are set appropriately. Priority or default is the best. So make sure you have your notifications set too. All right. So I am on Genevieve. Hello. Okay. So Genevieve, let's see. Well, Genevieve, two cards fell out. So it's normally one card, but they came out together. So Spirit would like us to talk about both. And so you've got the soulmate and the manifestation. Okay, you're working. God, there's a lot of people manifesting. Oh, yes. So Genevieve, you were looking for changes, shifts in your interactions with people in general. Soulmate can be a lot of different levels. It's not always just a romantic or intimate love. It could be friendships. Some people believe we have more than one soulmate. I believe that there are different types of soulmates, but the miracles, oh, excuse me, it was miracles, not manifestation. So, but it has to do with their manifestation too. You're starting to see things show up for you. I can see almost, not sure why they're showing it this way, but like little flashes of white light okay, which usually indicates God sources and it's always involved, but much more so. It's a lot around you right now. You have asked for things to be different with people. I'm going to say there is one long time relationship, friendship that feels like it may be on the way out. Um, but don't despair in any way because I think we've all had that experience where, people we've known for a very long time and for some reason excuse me, we go our own ways. Um, a reason, a season, or a lifetime. People show up in our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I feel like this person who may be starting to move out of your orbit brought a lot into your life at the time they were there. They helped you a lot. They built you up. They were a good confidant. But don't despair. It's not so much that there's a loss of love. There's just life is going in divergent directions, Genevieve. Okay, my dear. So hold on with that. You're doing well. And for some reason, Spirit's saying happy holidays, and that's to everybody. But I just heard happy holidays. I'm like, okay, happy holidays. So, all right, Genevieve, thank you so much for being part of the live. And we've got Shakti who is next. All right, guys, let's see here. Okay, Shakti, let's see what they have to say for you. Intention. There's a lot with manifestation and intention going on today. Wow, what a theme. Okay, Shakti. This for you, though, feels like you're trying to figure out other people's intention. And I know that sometimes as human beings, we look at that just because it helps give us kind of a reference point. Um, but your team is telling me really clearly, don't get too mired down in it, don't get too drawn into it. You can assess it, but when you assess things, my dear, it feels like you dissect. So that's going much, much deeper. Sometimes it's important to do that, but we don't have to do it every single time. And I heard the word understand. So you have this need to understand. I understand that. Um, I'm an analyzer. I still am an analyzer, sometimes way too much. So I get it, but I've learned to let go. And that's what your team is saying. Let go of some of the details. It's not so important to get so mired down because you exhaust yourself, is what I'm being told, my dear. And I'm also being told by your team to open up to the possibility of good relationships. I feel like you have a little bit of a tainted viewpoint. I get it. It's been a rough year for everybody, but your sweet soul, and you will, as long as your heart stays open, not to be taken advantage of, but for your energy flow, okay? Because you stand in the space of love and care for everyone. Um, you will draw in those people that are going to vibrate with you at the same level. You're doing a little bit of shifting with that into next year. Um, Somewhere, I don't know, around March or so, I feel a bit of an opening up, like something's going to pop into place with that. All right, my dear. So hang in there, Shakti. Thank you so much for being part of the live, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're located in the world. This is Messages from Your Spirit Team with me, Elyse Ann Psychic. I am the Psychic Liaison, Bridge to the Unseen. This is a weekly live. We do free one card readings. Donations are greatly appreciated, though. And all that information, I have PayPal me, Venmo, and Cash App is up at the top in the description. It's also pinned in a comment from me near the top. It should be at the top or near the top. So, all right. I am on to Dana. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay, Dana, let's see. Any messages for my spirit team? Let's see what they have to say. I'm feeling this um, revved up energy, but then it kind of comes back and then it shows up. So it feels like that's what's going on for you in general. And I heard the word whiplash. So be careful that you're not swinging all over the place the best that you can. I feel like there's somebody who may be tweaking you a little bit, somebody in your world. I'm going to say usually it's one card, but again, if two cards come up at the same time, then the message is together. Spiritual growth and support, they came out together. So really, I mean, they're almost self-explanatory, my dear. Dana, it is saying that, sorry, I'm starting to lose a few comments here and there. Okay, it's saying, I'm looking at my tablet too. My moderator's giving me comments, people's comments, helping me with this. So Dana, it's about sometimes you really remember that you have the support from spirit, and sometimes you get a little lost in it and you get very frustrated. It's, oh, I got to do that. I got to do that myself. Oh gosh, oh goodness. So you're never alone, my dear. You will always get people, spirit, and support around you if you will just be open to it. And whoever's kind of tweaking you, what I'm hearing your team say is give them love and light, send them love and light, and that's the best way you can support them. I know I feel like they're driving you a little bonkers. Um, but hold on, breathe, and know that you don't always have to be right. Okay, Dana, I hope that helped you today. Thank you so much for being part of the live. All right, let's see. So I have Natalie, and I just noticed um TT, I hope you're still here. I saw that you just said, when manifesting things, should I light a candle? It's up to you if you feel that that's a ritual that you would like to do. It's not necessary. Intention, really, and under grace and in perfect way, easily and effortlessly. Whenever we manifest, we want those words to be said by ourselves, for ourselves. Um, it's up to you on the candle lighting. And you might actually enjoy tomorrow's Table Talk live. Tomorrow is going to be the myths of meditation, and that does fall into some of the manifestations. So I hope you'll join us tomorrow evening. That's for everybody, 7 p.m. Arizona time, the same as Mountain Standard Time. That is a weekly live event that I do also. So go ahead and follow and like my page, Elyse Ann Psychic, so that you will get notifications. All right, so let's see. Natalie is next. All right. So, Natalie, someone told you that you should carry light a candle. I'm not here to let me just finish this real quick with TT. I'm not here to dispute it or anything of the sort, whatever you feel drawn to. Okay, if you feel you want to light that candle, then light that candle. Okay. So let me see here. We got Natalie's next. All right, Natalie, let's see what Spirit has to say. And welcome. I see more people are coming. Say hello, please, in the comments, and also let us know in the same comment, if you would, that you are interested in a reading. One card readings are free. Donations, $5 donations, are very appreciated, or any donation is very much appreciated. And so you're welcome, TT. I have PayPal, me, Cash App, and Venmo. The information is in the description up top. There's also a pinned um, comment up top with the information, and I see that my moderators sometimes will throw that in the comments too. So it's really easy to access. Okay, Natalie. I see you smiling, Natalie. I see you smiling. I got the retreat card for you, honey. So I know you've been in and out of retreat, and you're debating right now. It feels like you want to stay retreated, or in a place of retreat, but you also kind of think, oh, I've been retreating for a long time. I need to get out there a little bit more. And what your team is saying very clearly, Natalie, is to be very cognizant, be very aware of the flow and what your soul truly needs. We tend to, as human beings, push out or analyze what our intuition is telling us. If you really feel that you still need the retreat to be retreated and kind of inward, still and not out there in the world so much, that's okay. Trust that. Because then we end up going in our minds and saying, well, I should this and I should that, and maybe I should this. And we kind of talk ourselves out of our own intuition, Natalie. And I just had this conversation with a friend of mine earlier today. Um, Another psychic friend of mine. And, I said, reminder for both of us. Because yesterday was a day that neither one of us got as much accomplished as we wanted to. And I went in my head and I'm like, wow, I could have gotten this done. So anyhow, um, and then I just reminded her and myself, we have to go with the flow. We have to trust that it is and go with our intuition on it. And it's fine. So, honey, do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Okay. So, retreat is fine and find your balance. If you do want to go out, if you want to get out there a little bit, then go ahead and do that. And so, just honor the process, my dear love. Honor the process. Okay, Natalie, thank you so much for being part of the live. And Marty, I see here you're happy to make your monthly donation. Well, thank you, Marty. Marty's one of my regulars. She shows up and she takes good care of me. She makes the donations and I greatly appreciate it. Again, today are free one card readings. $5 donations or donations of any amount are greatly appreciated. I do really appreciate that. All right, so Jazzaray. Okay, so let's see what they have to say, Jazzaray. All right, all right. I got a little caught there in my. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I was working on my laptop too. I jump around. Yes, I do. Um, so, and hi, Nancy. I see Nancy's here and Alicia. All right. Okay, so Jezreel, here we go, dear. Let's see what they have to say for you. All right. Support, Jezreel. And I feel like it's not just spiritual, like your spirit team. It is also people, on the planet, individuals. You are getting a lot of support, but you don't feel like it at times. And what I'm hearing your team say is it's not showing up the way you expect it to show up, maybe, or desire it to show up. Um, but remember, dear, that I do this when I'm listening to your team, my team, your team. Um, it does always show up the way that serves us best. And it frustrates you sometimes, but again, we talk about flow. I'm hearing getting, be in the flow with it, my dear Jezreel. I also feel that you have a very upsetting situation right now, and it's okay to process those emotions as you should process those emotions. Um, but keep breathing, and know I'm being told by your team that you have um, power in this. When I say power, it's not an ego, but like empowerment. And so, Jezreel, don't give away your empowerment. Know that you have a right to stand in your space and have your boundaries. Okay. And you don't have to believe, I'm being told by your team, you don't have to believe everything this person says, because I don't feel that the words are very nice or kind. It almost feels like a put down. But honey, you know who you are. Go back to that space. You know who you are. And the thing I'm being told by your team, and this goes for everybody, whenever anybody says anything about us or to us, it's really nothing about you. It's not personal. It's them. There's that's coming from their perspective. So be sure in who you are, know who you are. And if there are things you want to shift, that's great. Okay, Jezreel. But remember, don't lose yourself. I feel like you're losing yourself and believing what this person has to say. Excuse me, everybody. I have allergies, so pardon me. Um, it's been bad the past couple of days. Better than yesterday, but so okay, thank you. My hand sanitizer, of course. So Jezreel, I hope that helps you, sweetie. Much love. Just take good care of yourself, okay? All right, Marty. Let's see what they have to say for Marty. All right. I see we've got Rahul and Monica and Kristen. Wow, hi Troy. Okay, let's keep going. Marty, let's see what we got here for you today. Ideas and inspiration. All right. You were trying to solve a lot of different things. It doesn't feel like it's as much of a burden as what it has been. And I do feel like you're getting an extra push of inspirational ideas. It feels positive to me, Marty. It feels like, okay, I hear you telling me that you are really starting to listen to your intuition more and more and more and more. You are really being inspired. I also feel like some things about your life going forward or in the future, you feel as if they're starting to fall into place. And they may be an idea only, but there's you feel your energy feels okay. So that's a good place. Keep listening to your intuition. Keep moving forward, and just be reminded that if something that you have in mind does not pan out, discern and then discard it if it no longer serves the purpose, or doesn't quite show up the way you thought, or um, hold on, but be inspired and keep considering the inspirations that you got, the ideas that you got. Okay. Thank you so much, Marty. Thank you for being part of the live. And I see Michelle said she sent a donation over. So, Michelle, you're in line. I will get to you. Okay, my dear. You're coming up in a couple more people. Look at 3 more people. So thank you very much for the donation, Michelle. I do appreciate it. And everyone, these are free 1 card mini readings, but donations are greatly appreciated. Information is moderator keeps comment, puts it up as a comment. I have a pinned comment at the top and also in the description for the live. So it's PayPal me, Cash App, and Venmo. I almost said Cashmo. Venmo and Cash App. So I would be so grateful, and it's very much appreciated if you decide to donate. So thank you. All right. So Lori, yes, you may have a card, Lori. Guardian Angel, Lori, you've really been asking for that protection. You've been recognizing it. I actually feel like you're starting to like feel it almost. Your psychic awareness, your intuition is opening up more and more. If you haven't seen clairvoyance, if you haven't seen it, I feel like either you have or it's just about to happen. You are going to see an angel. And Lori, it's cool because I know you're kind of wondering. I can feel like, really? You're wondering, am I making this up? Am I, and you're kind of starting to go, yeah, this is happening. So it's beautiful that they're showing up. It's beautiful that they're around you. Um, and keep working with them. And you feel very strong to me, but I just want to remind you, and angels are also for comfort. They're not, they're for protection, they're for comfort. And I feel like you're really starting to work with them. So you're having communication with them. And okay, guys, you probably already know this because my comments come up on a lag on my laptop. We have a scammer, so please, you guys, if anybody ever reaches out to you during the live, after the live, they also like to try and friend you. I've heard all kinds of things. They are not associated with me in any way. They are scammers. Please just report them and block them. Because they may seem really nice at first, but they're going to get dark on you and they're going to get very pushy and they're going to try and scare you. So please, um, please block them, report them. Okay. And I know I have some of you on here that will automatically block them also. Okay, report them too. Okay, moving along. Angelina. Okay, so Angelina, let's see what can I do to ease tensions, please? Okay, my dear, love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light. Okay, the study card came out, which is an interesting card for that. But what it's telling me, my dear, is go back to your, if you will, die hard practices with that, Angelina. One of the biggest things with the current tensions is when they say study, it has to do with your own abilities, your psychic abilities, your intuition, your speaking with archangels. Archangel Michael is great to clear energy. And when it comes to current tensions, one of the things, we cannot control anybody else's behavior, of course. But what we can do is send them love and light and ask their angels to help them. Because I feel like you have two angry people around you. There's a third one there, but okay, so do the best you can to have your boundaries. Do the best you can to remove yourself physically as much as possible from the situations. And keep telling yourself, I don't have to prove anything. I don't have to be combative about it. And the more you can just kind of pull it back and shield yourself, as again, ask Archangel Michael to step in and clear the energy. And also, white light bubbles are excellent. They're God's source. And step inside completely into that bubble, and that helps shield you from some of the negativity and the tensions. So okay, Angelina, thank you so much. I hope that helped you. Thank you for being part of the live. Alicia shared. Thank you, thank you. All right, so Alicia's next, and I've got Michelle, and Nancy, and then Rahul, who shared. Thank you. Okay, so I'm sure you guys have blocked the scammers. We do the best we can, but I'm here for everyone, and I want to get out there and help more and more people. That's why I keep this public and not private. I know a lot of people do that to keep out the scammers, but then that cuts me off from all of you, and I'm here to help. So, all right, Alicia. Friendship, Alicia. This has to do with friendship with yourself, more kindness towards yourself, more loving yourself for exactly who you are. If there are things that you do want to shift, then work on that. But I'm seeing your spirit, your team's showing me like lifting yourself up. And it's not so much putting yourself on a pedestal, but understanding that just as everybody else has the right to be, so do you, my dear. And sometimes when we don't feel it, it's hard to know it and feel it and be in that energy. But Alicia, you're a sweet soul. And yes, you get misunderstood. I heard it clearly. But you will find your tribe, if you will. And you do have someone in your life that really, really appreciates you. So, especially when you're feeling down in those moments, focus on that. Focus on the love you do have in your life, on the people who do appreciate you. And that's going to help kind of pull you back into the space of being and knowing that you are worthy, and yeah, you're worthy, and you have a lot to offer as a friend, as a person in an intimate relationship. Also, this is something you're working on. So, my dear love, you have the right to be just like anybody else. The more you can remind yourself of that, even if you don't feel it, the more you'll start assimilating into that space. So, Alicia, I hope that helps you today. Thank you so much. Much love. Okay. So, Michelle, who made a donation. Thank you very much, Michelle. I do appreciate that. You guys, the information is up in the description above and also pinned at the top in my comment, and Tony, my moderator, puts it in from time to time too. Donations are greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Okay, Michelle, let's see what they have to say for you, my dear love. All right. Boy, the cards are flying, Michelle. Okay, here we go. Forgiveness. Okay, Michelle, I hear very clearly you're assessing your relationships. You're working on pushing yourself into places of forgiveness. But you see, remember that you don't have to diminish yourself to give forgiveness to others. What does that mean? Forgiveness just sets us free. It allows us to not carry all that junk with us. It allows us, Michelle, to understand the situation happened for a reason, because they all do. We have, if you will, people who show up to create those situations for us. It's learning, it's processing, it's growing. And I'm hearing your team say very, very clearly that that is something that you're coming to terms with, that these are certain things that you contracted for before you showed up on this planet as a human being, and you're starting to get the beauty of these and the inklings of the gifts that you're getting through these situations. Again, though, do it from a space of where you're empowered to know, okay, I played my part. In other words, don't point the finger back at yourself. It's not a blame game. And none of it is a blame game at all. It is really it's really about seeing it with clarity, allowing some of that to just go. Because Michelle, you hold on. And I understand, I used to be that way. You hold on because it's like I have to justify myself or justify the situation. It's not about that. It's about not bringing it onto yourself so much and holding on so tight that you're just gyrating and you keep um wanting to figure out who's to blame. It's not about that, my dear. It's just about saying, okay, try to be as neutral as you can, that the situation occurred, and then look at it and say, okay, what am I supposed to get from this? What is the gift in the situation? Okay, Michelle, so it's shifting your focus in a different direction in the situations so that you can get the gems from it and grow and become even happier, because you're going to find that that even though you may have felt that maybe something was your fault, it wasn't. So don't automatically turn it onto yourself. Okay, Michelle, I hope that helps you, sweetheart. And thank you again for the donation. Greatly appreciated. Okay, Nancy, is someone directing negativity towards me, my family, my income? Nancy, the first thing I can say is some of that is belief on your part, but also, okay, Archangel Michael, beautiful card to come out. All right, it's exactly what I was going to say. So thank you, Archangel Michael, for the validation and the extra push on it. Nancy, if you feel that, and yeah, people can do that, definitely. When I said in the beginning, if you believe it's just whether or not you give it energy. Because unfortunately, human nature, sometimes people will do that. They'll get jealous or whatever. But we have the right and the empowerment, whether we accept that energy. We can also, Nancy, you can also ask Archangel Michael to come in and clear that energy. He's blue energy. And so have him come in and clear that. And then I'm hearing the words affirmations for you with your angels, affirm with your angels, put it out there what you would like for yourself in a positive spin. It's not about telling your angels, oh, I don't want those people around me. It's not about that. Archangel Michael will take care of that. He'll clear that energy. Okay. But affirm with your angels, tell them what it is you do desire when it comes to your family, your income, and so forth. They will help you manifest it. All right. So it's really important, Nancy, for you to take back some of your power on it. Okay. And do your manifesting, do your prayers on what your intentions truly are, what you desire to see and have occur in your life. Hey, Nancy, thank you so much for being part of the live. I've got Rahul Shard. Shard. I was going to say sharer, who's a sharer, but it was who shared on the live. So thank you very much. And let's get you a reading. And then we've got Monica and Kristen. Okay, here we go. Um, Again, these are free mini one card readings. Donations are greatly appreciated, though. Thank you so much. Information at the top of the live description. Okay, Rahul, body care. Okay, I feel like you're looking at everybody else in the sense of what maybe and judging maybe what they should or shouldn't do. But it's not, sometimes we do that so we don't have to look at ourselves, but it's also, I'm hearing really clearly, as individuals. This is not just for you, Rahul. It's everybody. When we shift our focus to the outside of us, that's judgment. Lots of times, in some ways, it's a deflection. Excuse me. And so it's not that you're being scolded or anything, Rahul. It's not that. It's just your team would like you to shift your focus a little bit more on yourself because you have the power, they're saying. You have the power to shift things for yourself. It's not the outside world that can do it for you. And so it's really important that also I'm hearing like step out of your anger. And so again, it's not scolding you in any way. It's just bringing to your attention where you're a little stuck, my dear. And so the more that you can give yourself love, shower yourself with love, unconditional loving energies, pink energy. Okay. And the more you can shower yourself, the more you're going to feel some of that anger and maybe intense and tense energy will start to flow away, and you will become happier in things just from your very being. Okay. So I hope that helps you, my dear. Thank you so much for being part of the live. Monica, yes. Let's go ahead and get you reading here, Monica. Soulmate, my dear. All right. You know it, but you don't want to completely believe it. It has to do with a block for you. Um, and it's almost like you're giddy about it, but you're not allowing yourself to be, Monica. So your team is like, step into it, immerse yourself into it. That's what I'm hearing from them. So don't look back because I feel like this wall back here behind you. Um, and it feels like related to past experiences, friendships, other intimate relationships. It's time also to let go of some of that and to see them for the gems that they were, for the pieces of, or the gems that you were able to cull from them. You're a much happier person. I'm being told by your team you're a much different person. Keep, step forward with that knowledge of knowing you're much different. And so allow yourself to step into it and enjoy it 1000%, my dear. Don't stop yourself from enjoying it. You deserve it. You're worthy. You're worth it. Okay, Monica? Yeah, so thank you for being part of the live. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. You've grown a lot, Monica. You've come a long way, baby. That's what I'm hearing your team say. Revel in it. Yeah, revel in it. Okay, so Kristen, yes. Okay. Um, okay, guys, I'm gonna keep going and get as many as I can here today. Okay, so we're on Kristen here. And again, you guys, these are free one-card readings, but donations are greatly appreciated. I have had some donations already today, and I do appreciate it very much. All right, and don't forget to follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page, as I do this every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Arizona time. We're the same as Mountain Standard Time. I also do a Thursday, Table Talk Thursdays. We share, we talk about, we learn, we grow. We talk about different metaphysical, inspirational, and spiritual topics. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. Tomorrow's topic is the myths of meditation. So I hope you'll join us. So go ahead, make sure you have hi Carissa, you have notifications set properly. Okay, and also, you guys, I'm starting to do some impromptu live psychic readings. So notifications are really important because I'll just pop on from time to time and do some psychic readings. So go ahead and follow my page. Like and follow and like my page. Okay, Kristen. Nope, I did Kristen. Okay, did I do Kristen? No, I was about to do Kristen. Okay, Kristen, miracles. Wow, miracles. You're not sure you believe in them. But the more you open up your eyes, the more you're going to see a lot of them around you. And I feel like there might be someone maybe ill that you're around, that you're asking for a miracle. Keep putting it out there, my dear. I don't necessarily, this is a public forum, so I won't get into it, because to me that's a much more private situation. But as a general, keep putting it out there. Keep praying to their angels also, because they have free will, free choice. This person, everybody does, and so the best way to reach them is asking their angels to help them and support them in whatever decisions they're making. And so. Yeah, my dear, just hang in there. You do have a lot of faith. I know it's being very challenged right now, but again, always know that um, spirit is in charge, and we have a free will, free choice, and we can't make someone else do something, but we can sure ask our angels to help them. Okay, my dear, so many blessings to you, Kristen. Thank you so much for being part of the live. And you guys, I do offer private sessions. If you're looking for more in-depth guidance, we get pretty darn deep. Some of the people on here I know are clients of mine. Have had sessions with me before. So go ahead and check out, you can either direct message me or check out my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Learn about me, learn about all the different services I offer. I'm a healer. Well, I facilitate healing. I never say I'm the healer. I'm an energy healer, Reiki master teacher. I do space clearings. Yes, they can be done remotely. I've done them plenty of times. So, okay. Troy. Well, good afternoon, Troy. Healing, Troy. Healing. Okay, it feels like I'm both a emotional and physical level. You tend to get mad at yourself when you get when you need to when you're ill or something isn't quite going right for you, body wise. But anger doesn't really support us very well. And that anger would sit in some sort of blame. And, we make our choices, and then move forward, sweetheart. It doesn't help you in healing when, we blame or we get angry. Now, you're human, so we have to process those emotions but release them and understand, we all do. We all do things that we can look back and say, oh, that's why we have that saying, 2020 hindsight. I mean, the older I get, the more in culture, in our society, I realize where some of these sayings really originate. It's true, Troy. You are on the path to healing. Yes, you are. I can see your foot stepping into it or onto that path. Emotionally the same. Don't be so hard on yourself, though. Tend to be a perfectionist, my dear Troy. And I am a reformed perfectionist. I do slip into it from time to time, so I understand. But do your best to have grace and compassion for yourself. It's really important, Troy. Okay, thank you so much for being part of the live. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, Laura. Um, should you sell or rent out your Tennessee home? Divine timing. Beautiful card. Because I kept feeling as I was looking at the question, I don't know if quite now is the time to answer that. And divine timing came out. So that was the exact answer is it's not time yet to make that decision. I know you feel like it is, but you again, Laura, want your ducks in a row, and it doesn't always work that way because you have mixed feelings about both of them. And you don't want to make a mistake, is what I'm being told. So I'm not going to make up an answer for you. That's not the way I work. I will give you the information Spirit's giving me. Okay, true to the information. But I'm going to say what I just heard your team say, Laura, is ask for the signs. Ask for your team to give you the signs, and uh, it'll start to unfold in front of you. Just don't get impatient about it. All right, my dear. Thank you so much for being part of the live. Okay, Joni. Let's see, Joni, what they have to say for you. Okay. So, you guys, I am going to try and get through as many as I can today. This is an hour every Wednesday that I do free mini psychic readings, one card. Donations are greatly appreciated, though. Okay. Joni, new love. It has to do with life. New love in life. And what do I mean? New love for life, of life. You're starting to enjoy things more and more, Joni. You're almost, I hear the word forcing yourself to do this. Be careful with the forcing. I'd like to use a different word, and that word's going to be allowing yourself to enjoy things more. You're moving out of the restraints. I can almost see you being held back. And so you're moving, Joni, out of those restraints and allowing yourself to enjoy more. Go ahead and continue to do that, because the more and more you do that, I'm not a doctor, I cannot diagnose. Go to a regular doctor if you need, but I see it as energy. There's a little bit of a heaviness in this area for you. Not heart necessarily, but upper chest area. And you're going to feel that alleviate more and more as you allow yourself to immerse and enjoy your newfound love of life. No, things are not perfect. Life is not perfect. It's not going to be. That's not what we're here for. We have moments in time. That's great. However, okay, so allow yourself more and more to enjoy it. Okay. Thank you so much for being part of the live. And Ches, hello, hello. Okay, let's keep going, guys. We have about 5 more minutes. If I don't get to you, please stick around, because you will get messages from other people's readings. Also, follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Um, so that you'll get notifications when I go live. This is a weekly Wednesday. I do it every week, but I also am starting to do impromptu ones. So make sure that you will get notifications. Make sure your settings are correct also for that. Either default or priority, I think, are the two different settings you can use, and you'll make sure you get it. Okay, so did I read Ches? No, I'm about to read Ches, right? Okay, I think I'm about to read Ches, or did I? Okay, let me know, Tony, because I lost track there for a moment. Did I read for Ches yet? I'll get back to you in a minute, Ches, because I'm not sure if I did or I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna go to Kim. See what they have to say for Kim. All right. Let's see here. Surrender and release, Kim. What are you holding on to, sweetheart? I know the stubbornness. I get it. I'm a Taurus. Okay. But Kim, things aren't always, here we go again. Things aren't going to be exactly the way you like them to be or desire them to be, because that's not what it's all about. It's about you allowing others the freedom also, because it really is stemmed in you allowing yourself the freedom to be who you really want to be, because I feel like you have a set of rules. And I get, there's certain things we absolutely, illegal things or very insidious things, mean hearted and mean spirit, whatever. No, we're not going to just act upon it or do it, or, but what they're saying is allow yourself the freedom to be you. Here we go again. The same reading, almost the same reading I did for the person before you. It's about not having so many limitations. That's the word. Limitations on yourself, Kim. Because you do. Well, I should this and I shouldn't that, and there's a lot of shoulding going around when it comes to what you say to yourself. Your spirit team's saying just step back and ask yourself, would this be a positive thing? Instead of the should or the shouldn'ts, because that's a constraint. It's allowing you more free will to make decisions without all the stipulations and society stipulations around you. It'll give you some freedom, Kim, that you haven't had before. So I guess I did not read for Ches. Okay, let me jump back to Ches. Thank you so much, Kim, for being part of the live. Okay, I'm going to try and fit a few more people in. Let's go, Ches. We got harmony, my dear. Work it, work it. You need to clean out your physical environment, it feels like. When I say clean out, feels energetically. So use some sage, do some prayers. Your environment has, God, it's like an up and a down. Almost like what happens in an earthquake, a roller. It's like an up and a down. So that just tells me, also put maybe some crystals or other spiritual type things in your environment to even keel the energy. All right, Chess, thank you so much for being part of the live. I've got Thelma. Thank you. Okay, looks like Nancy is giving me a donation. Well, thank you. It's so greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Thelma. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, Thelma. Okay, you guys, we actually are coming down to the end here. I'm gonna try and see if I can get one or two more people in. What I would like to say though is please stick around. You will get a message. You get messages from other people's readings, and also make sure you follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page because this is a weekly Wednesday. I do this every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Arizona time, which we're the same as Mountain Standard Time right now. And I do a Table Talk Thursdays live every Thursday, 7 p.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. And I'm doing impromptu lives where I'm doing psychic readings. So please make sure you follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Make sure your notifications are set properly. And that way you can jump on another time if I don't get to you today. But I'm so grateful that you are here. It is messages from your spirit team with me, Elyse Ann Psychic. I'm the Psychic Liaison, Bridge to the Unseen. And I do offer personal one-on-one private sessions. We get much more in depth and always from a place of love and compassion. And I'm here to help you guys. So check out my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Okay, Thelma, trust. Thelma, you're in and out of it. You're in, you're out. You're in, you're out. The trust is difficult for you. I get it, but the more you trust, the more you will be able to trust. Have some connection with spirit. And I know it can be easy to start to question it. We get in our head, we get in our ego, and we start to wonder, is that really true? But yes, dear, it is really true. Just ask for the signs. If you're not feeling you can trust things, ask for your signs and be patient. Some of these things take time. I know I can be a very impatient person. It's like, come on, come on. The more we can just breathe, pause, breathe, step back, the better these things can be delivered and the more they can manifest even quicker. Okay, Thelma, thank you so much for being part of the live. Okay, we're going to get Sandy in here. And I just want to say to everyone else, let's see, we got Pauline and Andrea and Dion and Carolina and Lucy and Shan and Jasmine and Lori and Joe. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so glad you're here today with us. This is my weekly Wednesday Facebook Live. So if I don't get to you today, please follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Okay, you'll get notifications of when I go live, and you'll find that even though I do this every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Arizona time, which is Mountain Standard Time right now, I'm also starting to do them impromptu. So you'll have other opportunities for mini readings or paid readings. I do offer on those lives 3-card paid readings also. Okay, you guys, let's see. I got Sandy. All right, Sandy, let's see what we have to say here. Balance, Sandy. Trying to do too much for everyone. Too much. You're running here, you're running there, you're split. You're exhausted most days, Sandy. Got to take a break. You got to pick your priorities, my dear. You got a million arms out, right? Okay, but you're exhausting yourself and you're not leaving much for yourself. And yes, I feel it. You have responsibilities, we all do. But this is the thing. If we do not put ourselves first, if we do not have the balance of giving and receiving, we will diminish ourselves. And this is an example some of you may have heard me say before. Basically, this is the example I like to share, Sandy, and for everyone. You have a pie, you have 8 slices on this pie. Okay, if all you do is give away your slices of pie so that all 8 are gone and you don't get any pie back, you're hungry. You have nothing to nourish yourself. And that's why balance and receiving is so very important because you will not be able to give anything if you diminish yourself so much. And when I say you, honey, I'm talking about, we're givers. We come from the heart, but we do have to learn that balance so that we can continue to be there for the people that we love and continue to be there for ourselves, most importantly, because we don't want to be laid out flat, right? And I'm not saying I see that for you, Sandy. It's just a reminder why it's so important to make sure we find balance. So, Sandy, thank you so much for being part of the live, and everyone else, thank you so much for being here today. I've gone a little bit over the hours, so it's time to end. But like I said, donations are greatly appreciated. Just want to remind you, I have PayPal me, Cash App, Venmo. The information is in the description and also pinned in a comment at the top. This is my weekly every Wednesday. Oh yeah, you guys, I'm also got a sale going on, a special going on my 15-minute readings. It's great gift giving for less than $20 each. So it's a buy one, get one free on my 15-minute readings. So if you're looking for that last minute holiday gift, or you know someone who would love the gift of love and compassion, having a psychic reading with me, please feel free to message me. Look at my offer on Facebook. There's a link there to take you to my website, or do go to my website directly. It's ElyseAnnPsychic.com. I'm so blessed that all of you have decided to join me today. I hope to see you again real soon on this live, my Table Talk Thursdays, my impromptu live. If you're on Facebook, you want to say a quick hello to me, go ahead and do that. And again, we do offer private one-on-one sessions. We get into much, much deeper, in-depth guidance. And I hope to see you real soon. You guys have a blessed rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the country, in the world. And many blessings, much love. Thank you so much. See you soon.